educators are being told they will have to begin teaching AI literacy. But what that actually means in the classroom often feels unclear. Some lessons turn into tool demonstrations, others become warnings about misuse, and students walk away knowing how to click, but not how to think. The problem is not that educators are avoiding AI literacy, the problem is that AI literacy is often framed as a technical skill instead of a judgment skill. When lessons focus on what a tool can do, students miss the more important question of when and why it should be used. This creates confusion because students assume that effective use means frequent use, and they do not learn how to evaluate whether AI support helps or harms their learning in a given moment. Adding vocabulary lists or overview slides does not solve this either. Those approaches describe AI, but they do not teach decision making. And what actually builds AI literacy is putting students in situations where they must choose how to support and explain that choice. Now, for example, imagine students writing an explanation of a science concept. Instead of asking them to use or avoid AI, the teacher asks them to write the explanation first, then decide whether AI can help them clarify one part without changing the idea itself. Each student then answers one question. What part of your explanation did you consider getting help with, and why did you decide to use support or not use it? A teacher listening to that response is not checking for the tool skill. They are checking whether the student understands their own learning needs, the boundaries of support, and the goal of the task. That is AI literacy in practice. This does not require new units or extra time. It requires reframing existing work so judgment becomes visible. AI can be present, but it is not the focus of the lesson. The focus is reasoning about support. And over time, students stop treating AI as an answer machine and start treating it as an optional aid that must be evaluated. Teachers gain clearer insight into how students are thinking, not just what they produce. The risk of skipping this kind of instruction is not misuse alone, it is overuse without awareness. And when students are never asked to explain their choices, dependence grows quietly. Teaching AI literacy means teaching students to pause, assess, and justify. When that becomes routine, students are better prepared to use tools responsibly without losing ownership of their thinking.